No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
All right. We're back. And I switched, now this means that I can export this also, like, has the unintended benefit of me letting me split the VODs a lot more easily. Because now I can just export the Edgeworth one individually, and then I can export this one as also an individual thing. Anyway, we're back to it. Why am I playing with the controller? I should be playing with keyboard, because that's way easier for me. So let me just do this. And then I will do this, and then this. Wait, hang on. There we go. What patch am I on? What patch is this, chat?
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
Not the current gameplay patch. I mean, what patch story-wise are we in?
And I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving
1.1?
I can almost hear
1.0?
her whispering.
It can't be 1.0.
Me.
I would imagine that Bellabog was 1.0. Is all of this part of 1.0? Are you fucking kidding me? So all of Bellabog is... and this? So, wait, so they didn't add the Luofu until... Xianzhou's ending is 1.1. So all of the Luofu is part of 1.0. Damn, that's a lot of fucking content. Holy shit. That would be suitably Kafka-esque.
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted
My,
list.
how Kafka-esque.
A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Luckily, everything after 1.1 is technically optional, so you can go to 2.0. So I don't have to do any of this. I mean, I think I should do all of this anyway. Hay una cosa en las misiones. Let's go fast. GG, no re.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
I mean, I don't mind the backseating as much in this game. I'm gonna turn this off. Because, you know, I am not as invested in the story. I mean, you still shouldn't spoil, because, like, let me, you know, feel something every now and again. But I'm not gonna, like, insta-ban people for doing that. Cube. Hexanexus is a space junction device. Okay. Switch between different faces of the selected Hexanexus. Okay.
Hands are just itching to chop it up.
That was easy. I will say that some of the puzzle ideas in this game are very interesting. Can you get in this? Fire! Wastelander of Banditry Desert. When dealing crit to damage to blah blah blah. I don't think I need that just yet. Oh, by the way, since last stream, I did go through and level up my boys. Boys gender neutral. And I got them goodies. It's not all ideal, but it's something. I didn't realize how much of a quality of life this ability is until I used it, and I'm like, oh, I can just have Motza go first basically every time now. Wait, are you Motza VA?
Dangerous. That's good.
No. I don't know who the hell that is.
No matter what Hoyo universe we're in, I'm gonna always do that joke.
Shall begin. Let's see.
Although, like, it's like with Kaveh, it's more obvious that it's me, but with Motza, no, I am the voice actor, just to answer your question.
The scent. Where did it go?
Because, like, I don't sound like Motza normally, so.
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice.
It's her! It's Franz Kafka, writer of Metamorphosis, and other horror stories.
It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka. These Cloud Knights aren't Mara-struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you?
Why is "listen to me" written in a different color? What did you do?
What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Also, I'm gonna lower the audio a teeny bit. Oh, I guess we're fighting. Well, die.
Stars Echo. Quick! Don't let her escape!
Okay.
March, not so fast.
I know we should be chasing her, but what if I killed more? Damn, they didn't die in one hit. Oh well.
Time to reap. You cannot hide. Time to lose.
I venture forth forever. Triumphant!
Harmony and unity.
Also, getting Aventurine's second trace is also a huge quality of life, because I always had to dedicate at least one skill point to have a shield up, but now we start fights with it, and I'm like, wow, that's so much better.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Can I just... Yeah, okay. I didn't even have to ult. Okay. That was a formidable foe? I think I might have overleveled.
Sometimes it's nice to slow down a bit.
It's double checking. There's a crane. I want to see what that crane is. Oh, there's more murder. There's more murder. Shino Taku Geek, thank you so much for the 2 months. Rena's Bun, thank you so much for the 10 months. And Ponyhead, thank you so much for the 9 months.
Already. How fast the time flees. Hope you're having an amazing stream.
How fast the time flees, indeed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, there you go. The only thing that I want from the Luofu arc is an ending that doesn't make me feel a little bit disappointed. Because for those of you who didn't join me when I finished Belobog, I wasn't happy with how everybody was like, let's pretend like Cocolia was a good person and that she died fighting for the people because otherwise civil unrest. And I'm like, I understand the logic behind that and that decision, but I don't agree with it. I think that's not the right thing to do at all.
Let's see. All together.
Yeah, like the only way that this plan works is if it's to lie to everybody forever.
Fast enough for you?
Might as well rip the band-aid off now and get this shit over with. Hey, we found her.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
Are you really gonna twirl your mustache at me and then close the doors?
No way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Why can't we just go through the... Look! 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 Wait, you can see her running. That's really funny. Come back! Come back! No! Look, like... Fei Xiao could literally fit through that just by walking through. Can't believe it. Clown-ass shit. Goofy hyuk kind of shit. Move to the right. This is fucking, it's Mickey Mouse bullshit. It is fucking Mickey Mouse. I want the treasure. Should be playing as Motza so I can hear more of my cool dialogue. Where I'm like, I hate everything. Stupid. I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds. That game is gonna change the world. Wait, the game category is still an Ace Attorney? Oh shit, you're right! I thought I updated it. Never mind. Here it is. I love Shadow the Hedgehog? No. I think that Motza would be a fan of Solid Snake.
Masters of Stealth.
Over here. Alright, so that does nothing. I guess this is just to, like, so I don't lock myself in. Haha! Take that, door. Eat shit.
Not bad luck.
Shall begin.
Let's see.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
I have the blade.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
Ah!
Let's see.
Oh, it's another one of these.
All together.
Guys, don't discuss leaks here.
May song bring us victory.
Show me what you got.
If you talk about leaks, I might get in trouble. So, please don't do that. Boostley. Alright, well... Fucking... There we go. So I need to rotate these. There we go. When am I gonna start getting yellow rarity goodies? Like in like with like world drops, or am I never gonna do that? That's one of these. Oh wait, but I can swap. Yeah, I can swap the final one without moving the middle one, so that's fine. Yep.
My hands are just itching to chop it up.
I do already have gold relics. I just was wondering if, like, the game ever gives me those outside of, having to do, the thingamabobbers. What's behind here? Aha.
Not bad luck.
Aha, there's another one.
Keep going. I'll handle it.
Alright, because there's a boss. Let's do, Ah! It was too slow.
I have the blade.
Well, whatever.
Time to reach.
Die.
Time to lose.
I hope we're...
Yeah, it's over already.
Hey, buddy.
Let's see.
Fate changes with changelessness.
I hate that line so much.
Like a shadow.
It was so tough to get out.
May song bring us
Time
victory.
to reap. You cannot hide.
Show me what you can do. I venture forth to forever. Triumphant! Check, check. Victory inevitable!
Fight changes with changelessness. You have to say that in like under 2 seconds. Or like I think the time frame was like a second and a half or something. How many tries? I don't remember. But we got it. I mean, you hear it in the game. There she is.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Oh boy. You're finished. Surrender.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
If you want to fight, quit stalling.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Ben, is Shadows over Velda happening tonight? Yes, it should. It is going to start a little late, but we're still going to play, I think. Let me double check, actually. Let me double check. Yes, it should be happening.
But no thanks. I can't stand moving at
I had my soup!
this pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Murder?
Fight changes with changelessness.
Time to die!
To lose.
Right. Stars echo.
Oh, this is an important one because it doesn't have the full song.
Finally.
Lamau. Ayo.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fu Xuan, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fu Xuan, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers.
Can Fu Xuan move at the speed of light? Because she would have had to have done that to be able to turn bullets.
Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand.
It's magic.
What the actual
Fair.
heck is she saying?
She's just showing off with some big fancy words.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
She's small, so she can run faster. Yeah, she's aerodynamic.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission. Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Heart of gold, that guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
Then I'll just kill her again. We shouldn't
While
delay.
I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Okay. Here we go. Meanwhile, in the Divination
Let's
Commission. Oh, no.
disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
The connoisseur appreciates the artistry, and the layman enjoys the show. Wait, actually, this is funnier. You can count on your fingers?
What's wrong with that? We've got 10 fingers. May as well use them.
True. True.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
I was about to make a remark, but I'll keep it to myself.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries.
There's a lot of organizations that happens with. Where if one person goes on vacation, everything fucking falls apart. We shall meet again. Look at that smile.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you.
So they're just gonna mind hack Kafka?
I think
That's
I
with
offended
their
someone again.
machines, their divination machines for the interrogation? I think I offended someone again. You think?
Don't start.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fu Xuan seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
As icy as Dan Heng?
Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah. That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
Dun 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 dun. Food stall owner, gimme the food. I ate those food. Oh, sure. So true, Tuskpur.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone.
I'm gonna
waiting
like
for us.
switch my missions so I actually have the story one here. There we go.
Should we look around?
I do like the design of this area.
What's going on with it?
What is that?
Oh.
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine! Make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Murder!
I am the shadow. I am the shadow.
Don't care! Die! Goodbye, Deco. Thanks for stopping by.
Show me what you got.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now?
They're dead, Bailu.
Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
It's murder. It's death.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Sure.
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Realign their bones? Aren't you a little young to be realigning bones? We fucking discombobulated their bones.
Is your dad around? I don't have a dad. What about your mom? I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, you must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor. Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
March, did you just not pay attention to anything she said?
Things haven't been very peaceful in the law floor recently.
It's
Make
like,
sure you don't...
it's like, I'm not a child. I'm literally the reincarnation of somebody else. Like, I'm on New Game Plus. And March is like, wow. She is a child, but she is working as a doctor. It really makes you think about society.
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to. Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
20% discount? That doesn't sound very free. March is like, chat. Good pin.
Do you have any idea how many people in the law floor are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to...
Tommy said.
Enough of that. I have patience to see.
What a story,
Our little
Trail
miracle
Blazer.
worker seems very different from everyone else around.
Oh, hi, Don
Don't you
Hong.
think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon Race. Not hard to see why.
Stoked. When it rains, it pours. The artist... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Law Fu.
It's actually a jacket, not a dress, but thank you. Yes.
Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances. But the Cloud Knights will resolve the issues as soon as possible. For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being.
5. Thank you, Amexon, for the 5.
If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, that reminds me, I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel.
I have a vessel picking me up.
Now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Do I recognize who this actor is?
Ugh, pay us next to nothing, then order us straight to the front line when things go south. That must be crazy.
It does sound a lot like Jonah.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to you. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and I want to say it's all in a...
Okay.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment.
Fella?
It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Dragon Lady?
The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a bitch.
March, did you seriously not pay attention to anything she said?
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
It's just like... Bro, what were you doing while Bailu was talking? Just staring into space?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Movies. Films. I'm assuming it's the only person with a unique design here.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
Are they playing space mahjong?
All right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Do you know how long we've been waiting?
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Triplet! But first, the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass!
Oh, somebody asked if I, voiced a NPC in Penacony, I think I did? I think there are a couple of NPCs here and there in Penacony that I did.
So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter, more of a kind? And wouldn't that be more fun too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Haha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Dang.
I must apologize.
She's a
for your
gamer.
long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it.
She's a surprisingly strong unit, or at least used to be. I remember friends telling me about her, and how she's just basically full-on let's go gambling as a character.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Luofu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether.
She's Quantum, right?
From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime,
Right.
it wound into the heavens, and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
It's technically any tree in the spaceship fits this description.
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
In today's episode of Honkai Star Rail, March learns about metaphors.
Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it.
Tune in next week when March learns how to spell.
Let's go.
Did someone say Metaphor ReFantazio? Yes, the best game of 2024. Buy it now and play it now.
Just a heads up, please don't go.
How are you enjoying HSR so far? It's bad!
You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates
It's
people who don't
cringe!
have rules and regulations. Oh, and people
I
who
want to
strict
play good
questions,
games like
not to
FIFA
mention-
2024.
Please, don't push your buttons.
No, I'm not one of those people.
Fast enough for you.
You know what, normie. Alright.
Impressive.
Between Balatro and Peggle, what would the demon shadow behind the cute anime gamer girl pick? That's a tough choice.
That's good.
Because, like, Balatro is a game-changing, like, 1 in a million video game. It's like a masterpiece of game design. But Peggle is pretty fucking great. Peggle is pretty rad. Peggle fans are dying. Reshare if you are a true pegging fan. Damn. Oh, there's 2 of these fucking dials. Alright, so I'll just do this one first. There we go. Balatro is ruining my life? Good. You're playing it correctly, then. Do you guys know there's a Mahjong version of Balatro? And I've actually been using it to learn how to play Mahjong.
I see.
It's called Aotenjo. Like A-O-T-E-N-J-O. And I know it's a good, like, Balatro-like, because when I first played it, I accidentally played it for 3 hours. So I'm like, oh, this one's a good one. Because I'm playing this and I can't stop. Ooh. This one's a double. Okay, there's that. Me. What should I draw? Whatever your heart desires. How did you get that pig? I found him. But also, it's by doing an event. Do the war dance event thing.
Is the key to victory.
Is there another puzzle? Did I do all the puzzles? There's a chest over here, though. Yeah, I also want to learn Mahjong just so I can play Doman Mahjong in FF14. Because I want to get some of the titles. And also, it just seems like a fun game to learn.
Shall begin.
I'm out of juice.
Let's see. All together. Yeah, it's over already. Fast.
Wow. Oh, this is for, EXP shit, I see. Not to be dramatic, but if anything were to happen to Tuskper, I would kill everyone in the room and then myself.
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working? I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. Are you really from the Divination Commission?
It's possible you were fired?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
We're going through the vents.
Here it is.
Among Us.
Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. Great. This gate won't open either. You've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingque for messing up once again. I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingque, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
It's fun? Fun? Oh, it's another mini game. Okay.
Oh, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Marge is getting sick of the random encounters. Anyway, die.
has been cleared. Damn, I'm good.
Show begin.
Let's see.
Let's go ahead and gather up a bunch.
All together.
Easy.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you?
Yeah, it is fast enough. We destroyed like 3 groups of people in like 2 seconds. There, front door is open. There's some boys over here. Do I have to fight them as well?
I'm sorry, the Cloud Knights have orders from the Master Diviner to secure the Commission's safety.
Oh. Okay. I see how it is. I guess we'll go to that giant glowy. Oh, but there's another bird. Bird up. Go. Go, bird. You know, there's a Twitter account that's like a collection of just different ways that a game will tell you, hey, you're not supposed to go this way yet. Like it catalogs unusual ways that games do that.
Nothing dangerous. That's good.
And I think one of my favorite ones is from Mother 3, where it's like, hey, there's a line of ants on the ground here. You really don't want to step on them, so you should not go this way.
This is the Matrix of Prescience.
The
a
Matrix?
large-scale Jade Abacus
Neo?
calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown.
Another good one is the Family Guy game, where a mime is invisible is invisible while blocking your path. Wait, I remember that. I remember renting that game when I was younger, and thinking it was the most unfunny thing I've ever played in my life.
Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
I like the back of the box was like, wow, play new Family Guy jokes. There's new jokes in this game. They only have it in this game. And it's like, no, it's just jokes from the show, but they're mini games now. And it's not as funny.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
Family Guy game playthrough when? Maybe if I ever do a subathon, I'll have that as an incentive.
They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Peter, the horse is here. So they're just computers.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
But they're computers.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories.
Yes, they do.
Technology handed down from Noose. Huh.
It's just rocks. We put electricity into rocks. That's how computers is.
Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose. Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer?
You can I eat the electric rock? Yeah. The 360 one, Back to the Multiverse, is not terrible. It's much better than the PS2 one anyway. Is that the one where you can 360 no-scope somebody as Brian? I remember there was a shitpost video of someone getting a 360 no-scope with Brian. Is that the game? It is? Okay.
Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Xuan?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available.
Restore the Matrix.
And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
A tornado.
But you're Fu Xuan, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it.
Haven't paid attention to Family Guy since that one episode where Peter gets attacked by a fire truck. I think I remember that bit.
The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
Wait, is Jingyuan Saiyu's VA? Yeah, the fictional character is the VTuber's actor.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron Hunters, who better than Fu Xuan the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
We've got a bunch of Outworlders
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests.
and a girl that likes mahjong.
Wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on a payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
We got played.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol.
Entering the Matrix?
Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
For a second I thought this said glad to have us as your edge runners, and I'm like, no.
It's nice to have people like
This
you
isn't
trust with
Cyberpunk.
difficult matters.
I have been playing Cyberpunk.
I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
A buddy of mine was doing a playthrough, and I was like, man, now I want to do a playthrough. But it's like, I want to try a build I haven't tried yet. And it's like, okay, my first playthrough I did, I was a netrunner, and I was entirely building around hacking and shit. And then my second playthrough, I gave up on it because I wanted to play as female V. And I was going pure melee, gorilla arms, unga bunga, Hulk smash. And now I'm trying out just pure guns. Like, trying to build entirely around pistols, revolvers, and precision rifles. And it's honestly very impressive how different each of them feels. And, like, all of them feel like they work, you know? Thoughts on it? I'm considering buying it. Cyberpunk 2077, as it is right now, is one of the best immersive sims out there. It's a very, very good RPG. It started out kind of mid, but it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. What's my favorite life path? I did Corpo the first time, and it was kind of eh. I feel like Street Kid is the only one that really works with the rest of the game. Because it's like, you start out as a Corpo, and then, like, you immediately just kind of go into being like a Street Kid anyway. Nomad also kind of works, but again, it feels very disconnected.
No need
That's
for
one
the
thing I wish
formalities. We heard what the general
fixed.
said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Yeah, they absolutely did pull a No Man's Sky. I would say they pulled a Realm Reborn on Cyberpunk. It's legitimately fantastic now. Like, everything about the game just works way better. Like the basic minute-to-minute gameplay and character progression and character building, all of it's been completely redone. Like, it's basically a completely new game. Treat it like a new game. It's really good. Highly recommend it. If you want a good cyberpunk RPG, just play Cyberpunk.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
I mean, I think this definitely has taught CD Projekt Red a lesson on, like, making sure that their games are fully completed before they release them, you know? Also, who the heck? Oh, right. Into some stuff. But it's a fantastic game right now.
Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission.
I was debating playing Cyberpunk on stream.
Jing Chui will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal.
Just so, like, I
eliminating
could just go around calling people chooms.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever. What?
Wouldn't they learn the opposite lesson, that they can release an unfinished game or bad game and still fix it? Well, you probably aren't aware of how much CD Projekt Red's stock tanked when Cyberpunk 1 released. Like, the fact that they came back from that release is a fucking miracle. Like, it was literally, like, it was the combination of them not only fixing the game, but also having Cyberpunk Edge Runners come out. Like, that was a double whammy that literally saved the shit out of them. Like, it was a perfect storm of a comeback. But I don't think they can get that lucky again. Like, there's no way they can make another, like, Edge Runners anime kind of situation happen, you know?
The universal one? Please?
Like, they lost an insane amount of goodwill when Cyberpunk first released. Like, a lot of people were saying, like, oh, CDPR is fucking washed up. They're bad now. Like, they're bad. Like, their public image was on fire. But, thanks to the anime, and thanks to them genuinely taking the time to, like, fix the game, they managed to bring it back, but, like, they're probably never gonna do something like that again. Because they were in danger, they were in the danger zone. They were 100% in the danger zone.
Please. Good enough.
Molly!
Will you play ZZZ Fall Guys with me, Rat JAM?
ZZZ Fall Guys? When are you doing it again? Is it gonna happen tomorrow, or...? Wait, Ben, I'm waiting. Do you want to join us for BG3 tomorrow? You guys are playing Baldur's Gate 3? Me, Hayden, Josh? Ooh, I might be down, actually. Depending on what time you guys are playing, I might be down.
Stars Echo.
Am I raiding? No. I'm going to, Anaides, I'm gonna go to a friend's house. Anaides has a new dog, and I wanted to go meet her.
Show me what you can do.
So but like, I'm free in the evening, I think.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Just like Discord DM me when you guys are doing stuff, and I might join. I'd be down. I only raid on the weekdays. Oh, I gotta do this shit. I gotta do this shit. Actually, we'll do that. ZM, I try for next week. You have to finish some of the quest. Some of the quest? Some of the quest? Well, fuck. Okay. I guess only a little bit of the event. Which, like, what, I'll just do it. Whatever. Yeah, I'll join you. Rating isn't a 9 to 5. It's a 5 to 7. It's only 2 hours. Because that's how long the lockout for the instance is. I got a call back for an audition, and I genuinely was like about to turn it down because it was during my raid time.
Show me what you can do.
That's the level of like idiocy that I'm operating under. I'm like, yeah, this would be potentially a new role, but I'm raiding with the boys. I'm raiding with my dudes. Yo, like Alexander ain't gonna kill himself. Alright, I gotta do this. It's not addiction, I really like raiding. It's fun. But no, I realized that I can just schedule it after the raid, so it's all Gucci.
Nice. But surely there's something better out there.
Like we're so close to clearing BJCC. I don't want to miss that, you know? I don't want to delay it.
Shall begin.
Let's see. All together.
Wow, these things didn't die? Okay. You guys are treating this like it's an addiction that I'm having a tough time kicking. It's really just like I made a commitment to people I care about, and I honor those commitments. Cause it's like they literally can't do anything without me. So it's about friendship. You fucking punks. Alright, this needs... Mimi! Oh, this one's actually kind of tough. Just kidding, I already figured it out. Mim. Oh wait, I gotta redo something. Hang on. There we go. Friendship is an addiction? Yeah! It's just called being a sociable person, Molly. If you're addicted to friendship, you're just social. You're an extrovert. That's what that is. Alright, see ya, Yasumi.
Shall begin.
Let's see.
Oh, I just can't get enough of being around my friends. Oh.
Time to reap.
Resonate all together.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 fearless, not fear. I won't see.
Let me just double check. I need to ask the Velde group when exactly it is that we're meeting. One time.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
That way I can time shit out.
I'm the shadow. To lose.
Man, let's just fucking do this. The Morrow Struck is healed, and now it'll fucking die.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Dude, it's a JoJo reference. It's like when Josuke heals people and then beats the shit out of them.
Ooh, nice.
Please watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well,
Thank you,
surely
God bless.
There's something better out there.
The gate is locked. Frick, dude. Frick, dude. Okay, I need to move this one. Me. Fucking Tusper sounds. I love them every time. Yeah, I'm in JoJo. I'm one of the sons of Dio. Oh, that's what this place is for. I see.
Let me see. This is the temple.
Wait, there's more Pusles over here.
Serves the potential of the temporal.
And more people to slaughter.
They say this terminal was designed to recruit.
I just love this Morrow Struck running in and then immediately getting fucking obliterated.
I'm the shadow.
over already. Fast enough for you?
Okay, so same thing as the last one, just with everything up top. I see. Any upcoming game releases you're hyped for? Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds is the big one. I would say Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is also up there, because I'm a big Xenoblade boy. Guys, I'm so happy. Have you guys been like, I don't know how far this has escaped the Xenoblade community purview, but have you guys been seeing that one Irish streamer that's been playing through Xenoblade 3 for the first time, and like he's been breaking down in tears because of how fucking peak it is? And then he's like, why the fuck is this game not winning awards and shit? And everyone's like, yeah, welcome to the fucking Xenoblade community. Are you planning on streaming Xenoblade X? I will at least stream some of it. I really want to. Help what? No. I forget his name. He's like B something. B whatever. B.
Nice.
B knee.
Surely there's something
Kibi.
better out there.
But there's just been a ton of he's just been like the algorithm keeps pushing clips of his streams. DB Geek, thank you. Yeah, he has VODs of his whole playthrough of Xenoblade 3, and it's just so funny watching like the slow but sure metamorphosis of a man completely falling in love with a video game. Bitter Pearl Cause, thank you so much for the 4 months. Simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. Make triangle. Make a triangle. Make shape. I will make a shape. Yeah, I streamed Unicorn Overlord once, and then I kind of just played most of it off stream.
That should do it. What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it? The more complex something is, the more important it is. If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself? Maybe deep down she just wants to be
Xenoblade music goated. So true! That keeps breaking my camera. Wow. There we go. Yeah. Somebody described the music in Xenoblade 3 as, like, it sounds like the composer had 1 week left to live. And it's honestly the truest fucking way to describe the music in Xeno 3. Because it's so fucking good. Legitimately one of the best soundtracks of all time. They invented a new kind of flute just for that game. Because it's part of the story is there's these people called Offseers that play the special flute to like send people to the next life, and they invented a flute for the game.
This must be the Karma Terminal.
Just to give this, like,
This
give it
terminal
a
is
unique
designed to
sound.
establish
Wait, for
causal
real? Yeah!
relationships between objects.
It's not like a standard flute. Shape.
Impressive.
We know our shapes. Oh god, did the camera die again? Why is this happening? What's going on?
Done. Next.
Hello? Yeah. Maybe my room's too dark, actually. Let me get some light in here. There we go.
I lurk in the shadows.
But yeah, if you guys want, like, some of the best storytelling and, like, just writing in RPGs, just play through the Xenoblade trilogy. It's so fucking good. It's all on the Switch. There's no excuse not to play it if you don't have a Switch. I mean, if you have a Switch. Oh.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate. Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an automaton. It's guarding the Matrix of Prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
It's all on the Switch, say less. Yeah! And, like, now that Xenoblade X is going to be coming out to the Switch too, every single game in the Xenoblade series is on the Switch. Which is fucking insane to me.
It's a sign saying, mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
The entire series, the entire Xenoblade franchise is all on the Switch. If you own a Switch, you can play all of these games.
The Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends,
Jago Majima, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome.
Passage prohibited.
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something.
Switch 2 gonna be the only console I buy next gen. Home Dog, I think the Switch 2 might be the only console in the next gen, period. Because Sony's already talking about making their games multi-platform. So, Nintendo will win the console wars by doing absolutely nothing.
Fight changes with changelessness.
Oh, a boss fight, dang. I hope we can defeat this boss, everybody. Okay, look, it's dead.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
If Sony plans on following Microsoft's strategy, give me Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter on Switch 2. Yeah, like they kind of already tested the water with that Lego Horizon game that nobody wanted. So I think that they're gonna do that. Oh, we have to make a bow tie. Oh, I'm getting a flashback to Light Rampant. That's a joke for UF14 raiders out there.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Could you give me my LR PTSD? I remember that taking forever.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the Matrix of Prescience symbols re-illuminating.
For those unaware, Light Rampant is a mechanic in a fight in FF14 that is very fucking complicated. Well, it's not complicated, it's just very... It requires a lot of precision.
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts.
Like, 4 people have to make a shape using specific, like, chains that are between them, and then the other 4 people have to, like, maneuver orbs. It's like having 4 people have to do 4 separate, like, threading a needle, you know? It's super precise.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Jacketless Kafka?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation.
Oh, I appreciate that, Shinotaku.
So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth.
Yeah, no makeup either. And no eye pupils! What the fuck? Is this a fake? What happened here?
Then please, Master Diviner, Witness my destiny.
I honestly think she looks better without the makeup and the eye thing.
Why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
So I guess her weird eye stuff is just contacts that she wears?
But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Me?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
What just happened?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Okay. Talk with Kafka alone.
Hi.
Hi.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Fine, if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
What did Fu Xuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
No.
Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron Hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron Hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
Playing fucking 4D chess using future vision.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron Hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you.
For me? For us? Remain silent.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Xuan doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron Hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, Me being lured to the
Yeah, that camera
Matrix
pan was a
Prescience.
little...
It was all to bring you,
little
the
chotomate.
Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Fu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Fu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron Hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Yeah! Why are you helping me?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
This is pretty sick art.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Meanwhile... Is it gonna go back to Don Hung? Oh.
Hey, Luocha.
Oh,
You
it
didn't
is.
finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Meanwhile, in the Garlean Empire... Bum, ba, 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 ba.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
You... Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaosha the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Damn.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
Oh, there's just a corpse in there.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Hi. What's up? I'm Fu Xuan, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Cienjo. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star
Oh, there's a typo.
and let them drift out into the stars. They call it the Verdantia returning.
There's a lower... That should be an uppercase F on Foxian. And also, what she's describing is more or less what I want to happen to my body when I die. I want to be put into a spacesuit, and I want to be launched into space.
As for the Videodora, they're...
I'm hoping that
mysterious.
Space travel is advanced enough to let me do that.
Fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Why the spacesuit? Because I don't want to be a naked corpse flying through space.
My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
It's true. Oh, I'm playing as Don
What
Hong.
do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
You have to get in line with the rest of the billionaires. I don't think any... What billionaire wants to get launched out into space?
The power was a rare inheritance.
Don't answer that. I don't actually want to know.
To those who could successfully complete
I would imagine they would
rites
want to
and
be built in a fucking golden temple.
For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal
I want billionaires to be launched into space. Yeah, I want that to happen to them when they're alive. Without any kind of spacesuit.
But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as
Let's
if they had never
eject
existed,
them from the planet.
leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
There's a line that Forrest Law has in Tekken where he just says, "I hate rich people," and I'm like, yeah, so true.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Billionaires love efficiency? No, they don't. They love money.
Yes.
You want me to prove why they don't love efficiency? Elon Musk made a fucking efficiency government organization, and it had 2 bosses. They had 2 people in charge of it. An efficiency organization had 2 people in charge of it.
Friend?
No.
Pretty fucking inefficient.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative.
Yeah, it was also just an existing organization that they renamed.
By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
And he named it Doge. I don't think he's a genius. I think he's just a loser. Your eyes are opening, chat member. This is a guy that paid somebody to play Path of Exile 2 for him, just so he can brag about being a good Path of Exile 2 player. Like, come on. Oh no, I can't do my silly little thing with the general. Now I have to actually play the game.
This will strengthen our position.
Oh, I can't play as him either. He's
No
autopiloting.
Let me through.
You.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait.
Oh my god, a new character.
Let's think before we act.
Who could it be, chat?
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
Your mom? My mom!
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go. Fighting is meaningless.
I don't watch JJK, but there was that one meme where Muscle Man says, "You know who else is the honored one?" I had that stuck in my head for
Wanna see
like
what I can do?
a
The
solid
truth of life
couple
and
of
death.
months.
Revealed in section is but a vision.
Eternal
Return!
I've no interest.
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move.
The explanatory text said that she's a cyborg, but like there's no like flesh parts, or is it full robot? Or is it like a is there some flesh in there, or is it just full robot?
Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Full bot, full robot, used to be organic. Okay. So I wouldn't call this a cyborg. I would call this an android.
I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10 Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet.
It's not cyborg.
I think we should just take her to the realm.
Cyborgs are flesh and blood people with mechanical parts.
Don't worry, Miss Xuan. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Yeah, it is. It is just like an oddity with the localization, but I'm here to teach
substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
I guess maybe like they considered like, oh, if like there's a soul in the robot, then
Curious.
that would be the human element of being a cyborg. But for me, I don't agree with that. I think that would make you an android.
How... oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
For me, like, android is a catch-all term for any, like, humanoid-looking, like, robots that look like humans. But I also, like, if it has a soul, then it can also be an android.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron Hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
I like her hair.
Come with me.
Me.
I've never seen anything like it.
She got that fuck-ass bob. I like the colors of the fuck-ass
You know,
bob.
Even eons can be killed.
So your plan is to kill an eon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony.
Okay. So it's like, if 2 paths have, like, similar goals and concepts, they just, like, whichever one can be used to describe the both of them broadly is the one that gets to stay around? And the lesser one gets absorbed?
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundant.
So if there was a path of murder, would it be consumed by the Hunt or by destruction?
So, the Cienjo, too, are engaged in this process.
Or nihility? I don't think it would be nihility. Probably destruction. Depends on the purpose of the murder. There you go. Now you're starting to understand the question.
As far as
Who
I
up
know,
getting their
the
ideals
predecessors of the
absorbed?
Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Eon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death. The Ambrosial Arbor.
I mean, I think that... Wouldn't that mean that nihility is the strongest path? Because there are a lot of things in existence that can be just summed up as being pointless in the end.
But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed
You
the
could argue
Hunts
that.
in pursuit of Yaoshe, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way.
But, you know, not to get too philosophical, nothing in existence has any intrinsic value or meaning. It's all assigned by our perceptions and feelings.
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
I keep thinking about that fucking image of Donald Duck and and Mickey Mouse. I need to go find it again. You guys probably have seen it before. Also, nobody has been able to track down where the fuck what they're saying is, where it's from. It's God, where is it? Image, add existing. This one. Everything we know and love is reducible to the absurd acts of chemicals, and there is therefore no intrinsic value in this material universe.
Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight, or will you perish like a dog?
Nobody knows where the fuck this dialogue comes from, is the scary thing. Somebody just made this, posted it on Tumblr, and then fucking disappeared. And it's like one of the most, like, incredibly, like, succinct descriptions of, like, the fight against, nihility as a concept in human existence. It's like a more deranged version of that one mushroom post. I love that post too. That has one of the hardest fucking lines ever conceived. You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Tell me the name of God, you fungal piece of shit.
Hold on. Any minute now.
Decay exists as an extant form of life. Tumblr was peak back then.
It's begun.
It's begun. Tree. Look, tree.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Whoa, he's speaking.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Kafka should have done a flip. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna leave it here because I do want to take some time to rest before D&D happens. But good talk about the futility of life and how we ourselves give life meaning with our actions. I guess that would mean that elation kinda directly counters nihility. Elation is just Lamau because it's funny. So I guess that would kind of counter nihilism. It doesn't matter if everything there's no purpose in anything. As long as it's funny, that's the purpose. But anyway, enough of this nonsense. Let's figure out who to raid. Unless you're elated by the concept of nihility. Well, no, by then you're still subscribed to elation. Like, you'd still be a Path Strider of elation. In that situation. Yeah. Like, they're both basically the same thing, but just 2 different perspectives of it. Nihility is sad, nothing matters, and I guess elation is funny, haha, nothing matters. Funny hee hee hoo hoo. That seems like the funnest of all the paths. But I guess that's by design, because it's literally the path of having fun. They should make Elation like an actual fucking playable path. But I guess like it kind of already exists in the form of just characters that do follow-up attacks all the time. This is bringing back my absurdism versus existentialism versus nihilism humanities class debates. Yeah, well, somebody has to bring that kind of conversation back. Because nobody takes humanities classes anymore. All we have is business majors. Ugh. Sampo's gonna be the first 5-star Elation character. Chat, that's a spoiler, but I already figured that he was not who he said he was. It would make sense for him to be Elation. He's got the vibe. Anyway, let's go raid Molly. It's Astra's birthday? Oh, I'm so sorry, you don't feel great, Atari. We're literally wrapping up. We're gonna go raid Molly. She's gonna take care of you. It's Astra Yao's. She's Astra Yao's voice actor. Give her some love. She's great. She's lovely. I thought they already mentioned it. Oh, they probably didn't. I already forgot. Anyway, I'll see you guys over at Jonah's stream in like 2 hours. For Shadows of Revelda. So, bye. I'll miss you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Ah!